Tonight, ABC 57's new series, Michiana Strong, introduces you to some architecture students at Notre Dame, hoping to use their new skills to reimagine a dilapidated stretch of downtown South Bend along William Street. ABC 57's Jordan Hatfield shows us what could be in store.
Ever since the 1940s, William Street, which runs along the west side of downtown South Bend, has been on a downturn, turning from a residential street to a nearly vacant corridor of empty lots and high vehicle traffic.
The street has seen its better days. When the city pushed through William Street to connect to Lincoln Way, it created a cut through around downtown. This changed the traffic pattern, and I think at that point the neighborhood started to, or that's the street and the environment around it started to decline.
But things are possibly looking up for this forgotten path. Earlier this year, the University of Notre Dame partnered with South Bend to take a look at how William Street could be revitalized and become an essential part of the downtown area.
I was approached by the Dean of Architecture, Stefanos Palizortis, when he arrived in South Bend, and looking for ways to collaborate.
It is very important for a School of Architecture to be responsible for the city in which it finds itself located in and to care for it very deeply.
William Street had been selected because previous Notre Dame professors in the School of Architecture had been looking for a local project for students to work on during COVID when traveling had been suspended. When Professor Palizortis approached the city, William Street was at the top of the list. Palizortis, along with 20 students and faculty, began work to see what insights they could bring to the table.
We engaged the neighbors to some extent. It was difficult during the pandemic, and over a week developed this project, which was then presented both to the city and to the neighbors.
One of the fundamental issues, the traffic.
The street itself has become a very high-speed thoroughfare to the point that it excludes the possibility of people living around it.
The proposal recommends creating medians and establishing bike lanes as well as trees bordering the streets to help curb the high-speed traffic.
The street itself to be tamed before an orderly process of growth is instituted over time through zoning and through the development process.
The in-depth proposal also suggests the creation of public spaces to promote public gathering that, in turn, would promote the establishment of foot traffic to potential businesses in the area. The city is pleased with the proposal coming from the students and faculty.
It's a really well-made document, and they should be quite proud of the work that they've done. I think there are the possibility for some of the ideas in that plan to make it into official city policy.
And the city could collaborate with Notre Dame on a project like this again in the future.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of great talent in the College of Architecture, and Stefanos is one of the leading urban designers and architects in the country. So I think it's a great opportunity to partner with them on a variety of projects throughout the city.
In South Bend, Jordan Hatfield, ABC 57 News.
Pretty cool stuff to see the full story of those Notre Dame students collaborating with the city of South Bend. It's going to air during the ABC 57 kickoff show this coming Saturday. And stay with ABC 57 News all this month for Michiana Strong. We'll bring you more stories of people around Michiana going above and beyond for their communities during the pandemic and beyond.